This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another first impression slash. I played this before, but it's been a while. But I thought I'd show it off for people who aren't aware of it. It's Disco Elysium by Elysium Games. Do you want to play a game that's like in the vein of the old isometric RPGs, but with a completely different twist psychologically as well as mentally, and more modern? Well, this is the game for you. This game is fantastic. Now, I'll have to admit I haven't actually finished the game yet because I've a bad habit of finishing games as well as games that are on my PC. I tend to finish games on my console as opposed to the PC. But I wanted to show this off because I know this game's been out for a while, but if you're not aware of it, this is, and you're a fan of isometric RPGs, this is definitely one to check out. I don't think there's really much to the screen I have to show off for the most part. Yeah, this game is like a hardcore mode for those who want to make it difficult. I'm not going to do that, but most of my settings are set to the max, so. But luckily it won't take me forever to get started into the game, so let's start a new game. We play, what's the best way to describe it? The detective, or, I mean, the main character, or whatever you want to call it. This is a film noir type game that takes almost the film noir talking or thinking to yourself aspect to like a whole new extreme. You'll know about when we get into it. You wouldn't have heard it. I had to sneeze there for a second. But yeah, this takes film noir to almost a whole new level, and you can. The game has a couple archetypes if you just want to play the game in a specific fashion. You know, thinking, sensitive, or physical. Physical means you do more. I wouldn't say combat. I mean, there is combat in this game, but it's a bit different from other games in what the point of it is. But if you do want to do more action-based stuff in the game, or stuff that's more you're violent, you play the physical character. If you thinker, that means you try to solve puzzles as well as using facts and ideas to solve the situation or find out what to do next. Sensitive means you kind of just, I guess feel psychological, you know, more feeling type of you know, book smart and then just feeling the situation or whatever. We're gonna go and create our own detective or whatever you want. I forgot what his actual like moniker is supposed to be called. So yeah, you have 4 stats. You have intelligence, you know, raw brain power, psyche, how emotionally intelligent, yeah, I guess that's the best way to describe it. Physique, how muscular we are, and motorics. Well, it's basically how agile you are. So let me. It's been a while since I've gone through this. I might actually finally finish the game on my old file. Hopefully I remember where to go. I'll probably actually finish it now after recording this. Okay, 6 is the max. So you get a total of 3, 6, 8 skills to go through everything. So I tend to play, like, even though I'm not really like, well, I like to think I am in real life, but probably not. I try to play more physically or mentally intelligent characters overall. I mean, it's probably better to have a specific stat that's better than others overall, but yeah, we'll go with that. All right, now we get to choose skills. Each branch have a skill set to focus in specifically. So this is where a lot of the interesting features of the game come, is not just your stats, but the skills you're set in and how your detective thinks, feels, and acts throughout the world of it. You get a point for every level you start out with, and then you can increase this over the course of the game by leveling, because this is still an RPG, believe it or not. So let's look over the skills. Logic. Wield raw intellectual power. Deduce the world. We already have a bonus because of our intelligence, but you can even increase it more. That's why you could even have like a high muscle or agile or whatever build to have low intelligence but still have good logic. Although obviously it's more optimal to have decent intelligence and then put points into it. But you could, so there's ways to like play the detective in different ways, and you get different dialogue, skill trees, and stuff like that. Now this game does suffer from, like, I would say almost save scumming mentality, where there is a percentage based when it comes to like stuff succeeding or whatever, and if you don't succeed, you could always, reload and do it again. So that's the only bad thing about this. Although some people like doing that, but I almost find it a flaw. But it's kind of keeping in tone with those types of games, kind of like with like Wasteland and stuff like that. So anyway, we got encyclopedia. Call upon your knowledge. Produce fascinating trivia, even stuff that isn't that interesting. Rhetoric. Practice the art of persuasion. Enjoy rigorous intelligence discourse. I like all the art for this as well. It's just, I don't know, you can tell that the people had definitely a sense of design when making this game. And when you play the game, you'll kind of see where their head is coming from. I think Elysium, I think, is like a Polish company, I think. I could be wrong. I'll have to look it up later. I just know they're a European country. I know that's melding like a whole bunch of countries into one aspect, but you know. But usually I noticed companies like in Europe, when they make games, they tend to do something a lot different from most Western developers, as a part like, you know, America or like France or England. But anyone further in, like Poland, German, Russian, and stuff like that. Drama. Play the actor. Lie and detect lies. So, actually, I think... Oh, there we go. There's the little description bar for if you want to know a little bit more about it. I don't know if I'll read every single bit of dialogue because I don't want to take forever. Kind of like last time where the last 2 games I recorded, it took forever for character creation, which is some of where, you know, more fascinating stuff is just trying to figure out like how you want to build your guy. Logic urges you to analyze the living daylights out of the case. It enables you to piece evidence together, detect inconsistencies in statements, and impress everyone with your astounding conclusions. It's the bread and butter of many a detective. I think I'll just show the skill, but I won't read the whole thing. So for those who want to read it, pause it, or get the game, which is highly suggested. And this just gives you an idea of like what rhetoric is. Rhetoric is like nitpicking and stuff like that. Drama, treat the world as a stage. Conceptualization, cool for creatives, psychedelic fancier critics. Understand creativity, see art in the world. So if you want to play an artsy-fartsy character. Visual calculus. Reconstruct crime scenes. Make laws of physics work for the law. Ooh, nice. And then we got your psychic items. Volition. Hold yourself together. Keep your morale up. Yeah, you try to be a good guy. Enables you to resist temptation. So, Inland Empire. This one's one of the odder ones. Hunches and gut feelings. Dreams in the waking life. Is unfiltered wellspring of imagination, emotion, and foreboding. It enables you to grope your way through invisible dimensions of reality, gaining insight into which sight can't see what's really going on. What do these enigmatic riddles mean for the world fate? And you can just tell that there's just this oozing art style in this. Understand others. Work your mirror neurons. Breaks into the souls of others and what they feel. Authority. Intimidate the public. Assert yourself. 1984 much? No. Authority urges you to assert and reassert your dominance over those around you. It enables you to understand the power dynamics of groups of thugs, how far you can push a perpetrator, and how to establish control of situations. Esprit de corps. Connect to Station 41. Understand cop culture. I think Station 41 is, since you're a detective, you obviously work with the cops and stuff like that. In this one, Station 41 is the people you talk to throughout the course of the game. Cool for cops, cool aficionados, pretend cops. Oh yeah, the top little bit there tells you like what type of player you want to be. So it's kind of giving you a suggestion like, oh, do this skill if you want to do this or this. You know. Is the spirit of policing, the cop geist. It enables you to understand your blue-souled brothers and sisters, not only by picking up subtle signals from your partner, but by witnessing flash sideways scenes as they play out in your precinct. Suggestion. Charm men and women. Play the puppet master. Cool for diplomats, charmers, and sociopaths. Yeah, you don't have to play just a straight diplomat. You could play it a little bit darker than that, depending on how your character forms. Suggestion urges a soft power approach. If people think they want what you want, you've already won. This skill enables you to implant ideas in the minds of others. You can make the citizens like you more, but you can make gangsters turn on each other too. Many crime rings have been broken by just a little doubt after all. Then let's get to the physical stuff. Endurance. Take the blows. Don't let the world kill you. Cool for fighters who can take a hit. Lookouts for Lookouts who don't sleep, human batteries. Endurance is your metabolism and circulatory system and improves your health. One of the 2 health pools in the game. It enables to survive being a cop. Who cares if you can't aim a gun? If you can take a few bullets, why be afraid of drugs that hurt your health if you're a very, very healthy man? Yeah, if you're playing if you want to play your standard RPG where there's combat and all this other stuff, then yeah, you want to build endurance because you're going to be in combat. If you're not in combat, you still want some endurance just in case if one of these skills fail. Because you can fail skills and stuff like that, even at high levels. I remember playing this game and having almost a guarantee and still failing, and I know that's how the odds work, but it can be kind of frustrating when you're playing a numbers game like that. Okay, pain threshold. Shrug off the pain. They have to hurt you more. Talk about being sadist. Cool for unstoppable fighters, guys who won't die. Masochists. What are you, a masochist? Pain threshold ignores damage so you can push on, bloodied and crawling to the bitterest end. It enables you to negate damage you would otherwise take, even mental pain, heartache, and loneliness. In fact, these things can become a thrill you seek out and perversely revel in it. Yeah, almost physical, since I have a weird, almost like masochistic pleasure in some of it, again, a high off adrenaline and stuff like that. Physical instrument, flex powerful muscles, enjoy healthy organs. Cool for muscle men, bare knuckle brawlers, gym teachers. I want to make a gym teacher. Physical instruments, not only your muscles and your skeleton, is your ability to use them effectively. It enables you to do push-ups, sit-ups, knockout punches, and 360-degree spin kicks. It's a one-size-fits-all solution to thriving and surviving in a physical world. Electrochemistry. Go to the party planet. Love and be loved by drugs, man. Cool for high flyers, party enthusiasts, cops who need lightning. It's faster than lightning. Electrochemistry is the animal within you, the beast longing to be unleashed, to indulge and enjoy. It enables you to take drugs with fewer negative side effects. It also enables you to do better, investigate lurid matters. If you need to understand a chemical breakdown or talk to someone blasted out of their mind or understand sexual dynamics, electrochemistry is there to guide you. Shivers. Raise the hair on your neck. Tune into the city. Cool for the city lovers, the wisest of streetwise, the generally supranatural. Shivers come when the temperature drops and you become more keenly aware of your surroundings. It enables you to hear the city itself, to truly belong to the streets. It is a supernatural ability. Old wrongs play out in present time. Scenes across the city happen in front of you. But who is speaking to you? Half-light. Let the body take control. Threaten people. Cool for high-strung investigators. Shoot now, ask questions later, cops. Surprise haters. Haters gonna hate. Half-life is your fight or flight response, or half-life. Light. I don't know what. I keep wanting to say half-life for some reason. Just take up a crowbar. I bet you can make a Gordon Freeman character. It enables you to sense the way situations are about to turn. It injects palpable fear into your heart. Fear that urges you to act before it's too late. To act ever again. Fear that makes you frighten others is the aggression that lets you squeeze every last drop of information out of a witness. Now let's go to the agility or motorics, or what, hand-eye coordination. Ready, aim, fire. Cool for trick shooters, snipers, jugglers. Hand-eye coordination loves the interactions between you and the things that fly in the air. It enables you to catch coins from mob bosses, shoot straight, and understand firearms intimately. Want to know the precise make and mark of a pistol? H&E coordination's got you. Want to shoot someone with it? Ditto. And then base of the bomb thing is just a description of like what it does at certain levels and stuff like that. So perception. So see, hear, and smell everything. Let no detail go unnoticed. Cool for fine detail detectives, sensualists, urban scavengers. Perception wants you to be open to the world with eyes, ears, and nose working at full capacity. Enables you to take in what others don't notice. The little wad of bills hid away in the sugar bowl, the odor of a burp, hiding beneath the floorboards, the gulp of a suspect ever claimed they've done nothing to hide. Reaction speed, the quickest to react, an untouchable man. Cool for shot dodgers, sneakers on their feet, pinball heads. Reaction speed is the agility of your body and mind. It is instinct. It enables you to dodge punches, knives, and bullets, and also sucker punches of the verbal kind. It would be more streetwise, never lost for words, or lacking in witty comeback. Your mental alacrity, I forgot it's alacrity, or alacrity, or something like that. Alacrity. I think it's alacrity, actually. Lets you connect little details on the fly, working in tandem with your intellectual skills. Savoir-faire. Sneak under the noses, stun with immense panache. Cool for acrobats, thieves, unbearable show-offs. Savoir-faire urges you to be better than you are. It urges you to be disco, slip by others in samurai boxing style, then tumble out the back with unexpected acrobatics. It enables you to move silent footsteps to groove to a good beat and to lift useful event and soft burps without them noticing. It also makes you a cooler cop whose athletic flair will certainly impress the citizenry. Interfacing. Master machines pick clocks and pockets. Cool for machinists, tinkerers, and instrument players. Interfacing wants you to connect to machines to use and improve them, because that makes you a better human organism. It enables you to understand interactions with machines, be that how to repair the motor of Kanema motor carriages, how to analyze the way a suspect used a pin, or how to reconfigure electric circuits. It even lets you steal keys off a keyring without being noticed. How fun. And composure. Straighten your back. Keep your poker face. Poker face. Cool for card players, military fetishists, cool people. Composure wants you to not crack, or at least it wants you to not crack in front of other people. It enables you to put up a strong front. It keeps your emotions hidden from the world and helps you to read the body language of others, to sense the cracks in their own composure. As well, it keeps you looking good while you do it. You'll rock that disco outfit a lot more if you don't slouch. Now, this is one of those games you almost want to have every single skill in every way available, but no, don't let that like take control of you. Just play however you want. Now there are certain skills that tend to like work better with others, if you know what I mean. Like they can kind of merge certain skills that kind of work together, like, you know, how reaction speed works for like certain characters and stuff like that. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I think I want to do react. I think I'll do. Okay, so anyway, what we're doing here is, I guess you can still mess with it if you want to change your mind on certain things. What we're doing here is we're going to set a signature skill before anything else. Is basically a signature skill is one you get like a bonus. I think you get just a +1 to +1 did or whatever. Yeah, and it's kind of one that you focus on more than the others. So and then you can just change it. What do I want to make as my signature? You can even make the signature one that's not like already like one of your low skills if you really want to. But I would choose a signature skill with one that you really. I think I want to make myself the. I either want to do drama or conceptualization, I think. I mean, any of these would be fun to play. It just. Desmond's and a couple cops. Rhetoric. Or maybe like maybe one of the. I think I'll do yeah, I think I'll do drama as my signature on this one.
There is nothing, only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Now, if you want to have like a, like an early end, you can pretend to ignore this thing. So this ancient reptilian brain, well, then I don't want to exist
An
anymore.
inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Oh, well, I want some more of this non-existing. It sounds great.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
Give me some more of that sweet oblivion, baby.
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Oh, yeah, LNZ. I think that isn't that from like well, I mean that's the same, but isn't that like famous in like a Doctor Who or something like that or whatever?
All right, nothing down to fuck all borough.
Return trip to the Silence, please. Let's visit the ancient Zero at home. Look at that. Look there. I am tired of being this type of animal, and who gives a shit? Return to the Silence, please.
You want me to upgrade that to a one-way trip, sir?
Wait, no, I need to no, don't stop. Keep singing. Sing me the Song of Death.
The Song of Death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man-meat around you. A sensation.
No, I don't want sensations. I want to die.
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Disco music? Do the hustle. I don't know if that's the disco music they're talking about. Alright, so this is when some of the... So I don't know if it's always going to be one specific thing as another, or if it's random, but yeah, when certain abilities come into play, it'll pop up like a little thing here, and then what happened, and then how it succeeded, or whatever. So yeah, the chance of failing in any of these, and it'll usually say if you fail and what the result of it is, and sometimes you get instant reactions to things if you fail it. So you almost kind of want to just... as a first time go through the game, I suggest just let the game flow and just kind of see what happens with that. Maybe on secondary run-throughs, maybe play the game where you try to save scumming or whatever. But I could have swore that there was an ending on this where you could, like, at the beginning where you could, like, basically choose some options basically end the game right there. But maybe I was thinking of something, a different game or something like that. Sorry about that. Mother help me, there's a head attached to my neck. I'm in it. What was Volition again? Okay. Oh well. Stop. I don't want to hear anything more about this sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing. I am not scared. I am a champion.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Who am I? What sort of creature is this in their own mouth? Help! Someone cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of me.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound. A clarion call from hell.
If you don't, haven't already guessed, like everything has like a voice in this game. Like on it, like even the limbic system is talking to me. You know? Oh, encyclopedia's popped in. Somehow you know what it is. A Cuprous Knemer motor carriage. Well, just another day of binging, I guess. Look at that. Yep, we are, well, at this point, formless. So, well, whatever we were doing last night, it looked like we had either a bit of fun or not fun, depending on. So let's figure out what we're doing here. Yeah, you can tell we're drunk or hungover or whatever. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Looks like we were drinking pretty heavily. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Let's see. This reel-to-reel tape player is still rolling empty. Oh, right, I forgot you had highlight thing. It's still rolling empty. Okay. Ooh, a shoe. We could just leave if we wanted to. Let's just get out of here. We don't need to put on our pants. You must value privacy. The door has been locked from the inside. Oh, I guess I can't. Dang it. No. Yeah, we at least have to put on pants. Well, one green left foot. My left foot is just as good as my right foot. Or however the song goes. I haven't watched that play forever. No, it's like a broken window. Broken window. The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. Yeah, this is how skills and abilities work. With a skill can be used, it'll tell you what the possibility is of success. And behind the scenes, the game does like a little bit of rolling or percentage. So even though this says 83%, there's quite a chance I'll fail at this. If I was at like intelligence 6 or whatever, this would probably be like 100% success, but we didn't do that. So it'd almost be interesting to play a game where you have a maxed out one stat and everything else in crap and just see how it goes. But let's see if we can evaluate this. No, we succeeded. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. Did I break it with my own hands? A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. What did this then? More likely a projectile than a held object. There's no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back and after impact. The size of the... Yeah, it's like, wait, what am I doing again? It says the size of the impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. My fist is pretty big. The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would also have been heavy enough if thrown with force. Congratulations! You smashed the window with your own shoe! Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room. I don't need it. I don't need anyone. Maybe it wasn't me? You mean someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it? Your calculus. It's like, logic. This person also forced the drink on you. Yeah, logic's like, yeah, that's kind of dumb. I don't need it. I don't need anyone. The window agrees. A cracked smile is cold and sparkly. Yeah. We haven't set personality yet. We'll get to there at some point because we don't really know a whole lot. We're drunk or we're woken up from a hangover. We have no idea what we're doing, all this other stuff. Yeah, in this game, some items and stuff like that you wear can affect certain stats. So like wearing these yellow pants or flare-cut trousers, you get +1 to electrochemistry, but a -1 to savoir-faire. So, and we automatically put on the pants, so you don't have to worry about that. Whenever there's like a little ring that floats around you, it's a chance for you to interact with your personalities. Or just whatever, well, I guess personalities, body fluid, whatever you want to talk about. Perception. You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. You could ignore this, by the way, and just keep going on. This just gives you little details. Fish them out. It says whirling in rags on the aluminum key ring. There's a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. So now we can finally leave the door if we didn't want to put on a shirt. We'll say there's a tie. Well, we can't be a detective unless we get our tie. So it's required by law. Ceiling fan. This fan has only 2 chain pull switches. One in the tiny fan, the other is the light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. My inland empire is speaking to me. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck, so that you may continue adventure together in this strange world. We could try to, well, if we want to just skip some of the little puzzle solving here, we could try to grab it with savoir-faire. Well, might as well try. See what the effects are. While this is a white check, you may retry it. So I know, yeah, some checks in the game you could retry as multiple times, and some are like one time, and then I think there's one where if you fail, something happens to you. But anyway, let's try it. Failure. You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse? Radiating? Chest pain? Doom comes over you. Grab your chest. This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding into your chest and keeping you from moving for quite a long time. Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying. Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat, trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying. Now that we've done it, it's locked. But because it's a white check, if we improve our skill at some point later in the game, we could try it again. Pull on the fan. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to grab the tie now. Now that we've turned the fan off, we can try savoir-faire again with a higher roll. Failure. Double ones. Well, oh no, it's happening. You didn't catch it. Now there's a numbness in your left arm, plus half your chest. Grab your arm. It's even worse this time. Maybe you should stop trying to catch the tie? Still happening. Definitely worse than last time. Finally, the stabbing recedes. You could try doing it again to see how painful it gets, but you'd probably die. You can't die in this game, yeah. If your HP bar hits 0, you die. which in this case I think it just means you get a heart attack. And it's locked again. Yeah, we're doing pretty badly already. Pull on the light bulb. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. Bring on. Pain threshold. Your eyes burn with photosynthesis. It's not good. Okay, we can leave it. Yeah, we're almost dead already at this point in the game. It's because I have low pain thresholds, or low physical health or whatever. Alright, anyway, tab again. Let's grab the... So we won't have our tie because we failed too many times. Alright, let's wear our disco ass blazer. Esprit decor improves with that. Oh yeah, we can also look at our inventory here. Tools, clothes, items, and interaction abilities. And that shows our stats. There's our one of our items, or the shoe right there. We can also wear a hat, a shirt, and some held items, as well as the keys and other little details. And then it affects like your stats. So that's always kind of interesting. And then there's a booklet for tasks and a map. And it also, yeah, the map also tells you like what white checks you can do again. So it kind of, I don't know if it finds, yeah, these are the found white checks. These are the whites are available to try it now. So yeah, you can go, oh, I didn't get this one, or I failed, I can try it again now that I've leveled it up. So that's kind of a nice little thing for those who might forget. And then here's the little, our stats thing in here, just for those who've forgotten. Oh, can we already level stuff? No, we can't level it up yet. Yeah, you can level up skills over the course of the game when we gain levels, and that can kind of start customizing our detective at that point. Okay. Anyway, let's back out with the escape. Alright, let's see what we got. We got the tub. You see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liquors. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's a shirt. We get conceptualization, but minus one is suggestion. Is this a commentary on like modern clothing design? A mirror. A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Does it only take a masculine feature to rip a faucet off, apparently? Hot water sprays in the basin, steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you, underneath the soft vapor. Really, nothing? Wipe the mirror? No way, I'm not doing that. Let's wipe the mirror. As you slowly reach the hand towards the surface of the mirror. Inland Empire. Abort! Abort! You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it. I don't care, I hurt myself. It's what I do. Wipe the mirror. Maybe I should touch it first and make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. Better not to know. Leave. Maybe I should touch it. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with it. Wait, what's wrong? Where to begin? There's the bloatness, and the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin. I'm sorry, touch your nose. At least my tongue is okay. Touch your tongue. I'm scared. I want to stop doing this. Wipe the mirror now. I'm sorry. Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it, and it doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you. At least my tongue is okay. It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers. I'm scared. I want to stop doing this. Don't be scared. It's only your face. It's not like anyone's gonna see it. Wipe the mirror now. Behold! Oh, God! Ugh! It's horrible! Take it away! Take it away! You have no idea who this thing is, do you? This is us. We are the detective. Oh, boy. A face only a mother could love. Am I right, folks? Nah. Dear Lord, what is this? Of course, I do. It's a special kind of superstar. I think I'm a superstar. This is the face of late stage alcoholic. Dear Lord, help me. What is this? Whatever it is, at least it's dead now. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? I have no idea why it's there. Just I'm not making it. The face is making itself. I have no idea why it's there. It just is. Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. Okay. No, keep making the face. You can't, can you? It's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin to your face, and now it won't come off. Why does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? Superstardom? God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off, too, in a sad, has-been kind of way. There is some charm to it. It's an expression of pain. Let's go with trying to be a ladies' man. I think it's for the ladies. I'm sorry, ladies, if anyone's ever given you this type of face. Please promise yourself you're not going to try it on any of the ladies, whatever happens. I promise. With fingers crossed. You liar. You can't even tell the truth to yourself. Go ahead, try something. Now we get a couple of different options here. So electrochemistry, which is impossible, means it can be done, but it's highly unlikely to do it. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. You can leave the beer for me for now, or we could try to encyclopedia it. Wow, that's pretty high even at this level. Because we have a 4 in encyclopedia, so... anyway, you can dig deep into your mind and locate the source of the expression. Can we do it? We did! Wow, I'm surprised we even succeeded. Frankly, what did we roll? Your total 4, so... Yeah, so we have Encyclopedia 4, we rolled the dice, and so we got a 9 total, so... Okay. It belongs in the third decade of the current century. Enough time has passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate uncontested way of life for our species. Okay. Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne, tinted interiors, and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, a disco happened. For Revacol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million. Drama. If it's not rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Or if it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music in the open air, boy to know, somewhere in Revacol-West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression. So I adopted it. Why? I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it. Click, click. How long was the new? Anything else like who I am? Why did I drink myself into oblivion? I guess this is it then. So I adopted it? Why? Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains. I feel the need to add a clicking sound. The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume de Le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, You're a Pretty Little Head. How long was the new? Some 20-odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's different world now. The expression is a relic. Anything else like who I am? You have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness, aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a Cupris Canema. I guess that's it then. It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne cork small whenever you want. Maybe some of the stardust will return. I'm trying to remember. I don't think failing electrochemistry will hurt me too badly. Or at least I don't think it'll kill me, so... We'll probably fail this one. Yep. Impossible failure. What do we even roll? Oh, we rolled decently, but wasn't high. Oh, yeah, we were close, too. It's too late. I'm not going to give a voice for every one of my personalities, because that would take way too long to figure out, so... It's too late. Like an image of film, the expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it. Let the beer be for now. Maybe we could try coming back to that later if we want to, so... what? Did I forget? Oh, no, this is the mirror. Sorry, let that be for now. Okay. Other than the thing, which we can't get right now, so we'll have to leave that alone for now. So I think that's the mirror. I thought there was like a. No, I guess not. Okay, let's leave. Let's get out of here and find that other shoe. The way our walking is going to be a little bit. We are now out into the world. Let's take a look around. Ooh, what's this? There's something on the table. Thanks, Sherlock. Ela Severe, 52 degrees centigrade, break sun's outburst. Oh, that's from the radio there. Oh, some change. The money of the game. Let's take 40 cents. Or I don't even know what it is in this game. Oh, it says 40 real or something like that. Obviously fictional money. Let's go outside. Yeah, we can buy new thought cabin slots or forget old thoughts. Yeah, there's a... You could take certain thoughts... Ooh, let's see what our thoughts say. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. This is probably one of my favorite soundtracks in the game is the... Well, is it this one? I think it is. Yeah, the soundtrack in this game is fantastic. A gust of briny wind washes over you. Oh, and the color of the little dot on you is like what is a physical motorics and whatever and so forth and so on. There's the other shoe. But yeah, I love the soundtrack in this game. It's very atmospheric. There's the right foot. It's not as good as my left foot, though. Secret task complete. Find your other shoe. Gain 10 experience. Composure. There are both two identical shoes, both copious green and indiscriminately stay skin, reunited with your feet. Conceptualization. Like two baby crocodiles. How do they fit? Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told. Alright, anyway. I think we can, yeah, if we double click, we can run. Alright, let's see what else is going on here. Yeah, after we threw our shoe outside, so now we get experience for that. So you'll get experience for like a lot of little details in the game, so let's see what this is. The calendar says it's March, the year 51.
Hello, officer.
Oh, hey. Madam? Klazji? Miss Orangi Disco Dancer. The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Officer, am I military personnel? Turn your blood face away from your beat and just keep walking. Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
She seems kind of like, I don't remember this game being French in design, but it seems to be. Maybe the company that made it is a French company. Not that there's anything wrong with it, I just thought. Authority. There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman. Wait, I know, I'm a businessman. Chief executive officer, right? Then why'd you call me officer? Yeah. We could go into the thought of that. The young woman shakes her head slowly. Okay, chief technical officer?
No. You're a police officer, sir?
Oh. Are you sure? You're shitting me. Goddamn right I'm a policeman. Don't you forget it. I love the dialogue of this too. You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
And when I remember being a cop, being a kip, who in the right one would let me be an officer of the law? Yeah, madness. Should get going. Or suggestion. Ooh, we don't have very good in the suggestion category. Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her physically. Retry. Yeah, it'll say, yeah, you cannot do it again. If we fail, well, too bad. We don't get it. So we failure. We give her this expression, but not in the way we want to. The words have already left your mouth. I want to have fuck with you. God. She erupts into laughter. All the fatigue swept from her face. What was that? What's not even how words are used? What did you say? Come on, say it again. No, I don't want to. Come on, pretty please, one more time. I said I want to have fuck with you. Goddamn right you did, you crazy asshole, you. She wipes the tears from her eyes. What kind of cop are you? I'm a cop of the apocalypse, superstar cop. I can no longer deny it. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. You're pretty. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, cop. The sorry cop. I'm not sure I'm a cop at all. I don't remember being one. I think I might have lied. Let's be... I said I wanted to do kind of a drama as my thing. We could do superstar cop. I kind of like almost being a sad sack as well. That's kind of funny. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that. You're pretty. I'm sorry. I'm the sorry cop. Don't be. It was funny. And anyway, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit about any of it? She appears to genuinely want you to understand it's okay. So, what if you can't pull grade A pussy anymore? There are other things in life, more meaningful for a man your age. This, she gestures towards herself draped in silver, this is Fata Morgana. One thing, though, she extinguishes her cigarette, though. One thing, though, she extinguishes her cigarette.
It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
What, I have to interrogate you? What do you mean? Where are you going? Oh, alright, I guess she's going back to her room.
For the record, no, I didn't do it.
What do you mean, what she didn't do? Let's check that cigarette she put out. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. Still smoking. Oops, I'm pressing the wrong button. Tab. Can we actually go into her room? Try the handle. Alright, try the handle knock. The door cannot be opened with key or from the outside. Knock. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on somewhere inside. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. No, everybody in the world is doing something without you. I'm so alone. Why are you doing this? Don't do this to me. Beauty, don't abandon me on all this ugliness. Swallow the emotion. Beauty, don't abandon me. The door does not care. Yeah, it looks like she's busy, so we might have to come back to her later. If we can. Alright, let's check this thing out. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper, Trompe Le Monde. Oh, let's see. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Alright, let's go downstairs. Yeah, I'll play for... I still got a little bit more time before I can call it an episode. I almost want to just play this again. I might just play this again off screen, actually, after this is over, unless people want me to record more. But I probably won't end up doing that till... oh, no, here's my favorite music, is the lounge music that's going on here. If I do ever do a recording of this, I probably won't do it till after Halloween's over. Or after the month of October. This is where the lyrics would be. So it's like, oh yeah, it's a music sheet right there. And it looks like there's a microphone or a mic. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. The speaker's connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static. You should totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know of your vast oceanic soul. My soul is immense. My soul is modest. It's normal size. My soul is puny. My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover. My soul is immense. Utterly. And it needs to be heard through a PA system. By other people. Why should I sing when it comes to it? You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You'll wreak havoc with it. Don't worry. I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy, get people going. Lamentation sounds good. They really get a gauge on my soul with that. Serves them right. Wipe that smirk out their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. New task. Sing karaoke. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though. You'll have to come to that later. If you don't, you can actually ignore certain thoughts in your head. If you don't want to, like, follow that line of thinking for yourself, you can easily ignore it. So, even though you have specific stats that are highlighted, you don't have to follow them. So, keep that in mind while playing. But I would do it just for fun, just to kind of see where it goes. The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting. Oh, what's this? Nosafed. Health. This must be the drugs in the game. Well, thanks. We'll need to... Actually, we'll do that now. Because we're only at 2 HP, so... this is a water cooler. Large bubble rises to the surface. Let's talk to this guy here. Hello, good sir. Garth, the cafeteria manager. A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance and looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he purposely ignoring you. Something tells me you don't like me. Look at the stuffed bird. Are you a bartender? Don't like me?
Oh no. You're a hero. A real hero cop.
That almost sounds like Tim Curry. Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this? So, not only am I a cop, but I'm also a hero?
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
Oh, what did I do then? Why am I so awesome?
What did you not do? First, you took the body down. Then you solved the murder. Then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
Huh, well, we already solved the story. I guess game over, folks. Let's go home. I guess I didn't do any of those. It's not. I do appreciate your note. This is no way to talk to officer. Oh my god, I did all those things?
No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
You were being sarcastic to me. Say what? What have I been doing then? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
He looks down again, keeps plucking at the bird. Look at the stuffed bird. A competent work of taxidermy, the white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings is broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the great skua. The seabird is a symbol for the discovery of the Insulidian Isla, the part of the world you're in right now. Something about it makes you feel bitter. What happened to the bird? That's a great skewer, right?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the door where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
I'm a cop. I talk to who I want to. I please. What do you mean, my buddy? He pretends to not hear you, concentrating on the bird instead. I think you can still go through the... Yeah, you can. Sometimes in certain conversations, you can go back to a certain way of thinking to ask a different question.
Your buddy is over there.
Okay.
Why don't you go and talk?
I think he
okay?
says the same thing every time.
Look,
Yeah. Okay.
Why don't you go and talk to
He's
him,
definitely not.
okay?
Oh yeah, and if you want to like go through old dialogue, you can use a little thing here and go through like the last like couple of lines or whatever. Okay. Are you a bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Oh yeah, that does look more like a cafeteria. What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Well, you're doing a very good job of standing in. Where did Sylvie go?
She just, you know.
Disappears? His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding something. She just what?
So now you're a cop? Forget it.
Nuts. Alright, let's found some information, so the game auto-saved for me. Oh. Bullet sign is bolted. Sign reads kitchen served for personnel until 1300 hours. The soft purr of electronic juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Alright, let's take a quick keep playing around. A sign reads, mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open at 1600 hours. The royal pinball machine is unplugged. Well, since the guy said guy in the bomber jacket was apparently our buddy, let's go and talk to him before this random lady. Hello, sir. Kim Kitsurugi, a bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket, is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why? Hold on, who is he to me? He is your half-brother. Oh, half-brother, huh? Shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
His grip is firm. You realize he's waiting for your name. Or waiting for your name. Oh, I think it's just the game just telling me he's his half-brother even. This is your chance to come up with a relatively good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize. I don't know my name. Let's try to conceptualize at 72%. Invent a name for yourself. Yes. Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps away, closer to it, but there are still many to go. It's not yet time.
Okay, then.
He proceeds the information, then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You mean the cafeteria manager? What he means is he's been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you've been otherwise occupied. You mean him? No, towards the cafeteria manager? Yeah, I just talked to him. No, I haven't. There must be some kind of misunderstanding. You're talking to me. You're taking me for someone else. Yeah, let's just keep playing along.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
Maybe, I guess so.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman. What interview? Yes, I have. Yes, I haven't.
Right. And the interviews?
What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Dead body, I don't like dead bodies. Look, man, yeah. No. I don't like dead bodies.
Sure, but did you take it down from the tree?
Look, you know, man.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
No.
So the body is still in the tree.
Yeah. This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It's obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
That is a little annoying to have a body in a tree for 7 days, to think about the bloating and the smell. What if I told, see, I'm going to be sure for the police, but you can't remember anything. What were you supposed to do again? What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? We all feel the way sometimes. There's no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there's a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who to put it there. If we don't, no one else will. And then, soon after, dead bodies would be dangling from all the trees. But first, we have to take it down. I can be sure I'm from the police. I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back. He points to your jacket. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it, but for now I want to set these possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspector General. Inspector General means Internal Affairs. What he's saying is that he's not from the Rat Squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things. You mean the Rat Squad? And no need for derogatory terms. They're only doing their jobs. You said insignia, these white rectangles you mean? Point to your sleeve. Pointing to your sleeve. Yes. But they're just white rectangles. They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters Elysium and a pattern resembling the street gang of Aravico West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's not of my concern. I just need you to do your job. But shouldn't I have a badge or something? Check your pockets. You mean you don't have your badge? It was not on me when I woke up. Pretend you found it. I have my badge. I'm a policeman. I have my badge. Oh, there's a... there's a moment's pause, and he continues carefully. If you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave, but since you do have it, you can go straight to the task at hand. Uh-oh. I can't remember any... What were we supposed to do again? Talk to the manager, then go out back and take the body down. But I can't remember anything. He looks at you for a moment in silence. I can see you drank last night, the night before, and that you're still drunk now, but I've seen officers go through much worse. Much worse. Let's go. We now need to interrogate him, and Kitsurugi is now part of our group. After you, officer. Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever you want by clicking on him. Okay. Well, let's talk to our the cafeteria man again, and then go out back. I think we'll call it as soon as we see the body. The man with the unimpressed beard knows you approaching. He drops the ledger he's holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks to you realizing he still doesn't know your name. The Harbinger of Ruin, what is gold, orange, and like a forest fire, but smells like liquor? I'm currently in between names, say nothing.
Are you kidding me?
No, man, help me out. What is gold, orange, and smells like liquor?
It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor, and you're orange.
See, everyone agrees in your color scheme. We're on the right track with this name thing.
Is this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
He takes a step back. For a moment, the cafeteria manager fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then he gives in.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What? Of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are. But as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective?
He probably means that this is where you step in and ask your questions. Play the fool. Who, me? No, I'm good. Right then, questions. I got this. His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Where exactly is the body? Behind the building, there's a courtyard. He points to the kitchen behind him. They hoisted him up on the tree there. And how do we get there? That's easy. See the door there? He turns to the west. First you exit through that. Then you right. You should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Francongian cavalry to thread through. Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice. Who killed him? I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job. Did you kill him? What, are you crazy? Of course I didn't kill him. Why did Sylvie go away? Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this. No, before I asked you where. Now I'm asking you why she left. Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. Because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that. The lieutenant opens his notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Thank you, he says. Mystery solved. Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer's conduct. Stuff gets on my nerves. I'm a feminist. I guess I'll like to be thorough. Everything has something to do with everything. I don't know. I just went for it. You're right. I probably shouldn't have asked. Everything has something to do with everything. Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing. That's all. Let's go. Not so fast. You owe me 130 real. What's real? Slip away. I don't owe you shit. Well, let's try to slip away unnoticed. Savoir-faire. One moment you're running in like the wind. You suddenly turn around and are giving him the finger furiously, both hands. Why? The lady in the wheelchair is right behind me. Why did I do this? Why did I have to use both hands to flip him off? Why both? Fuck you, asshole. Let's do the middle one. Watch out! Everything goes dark.
Back so soon.
I had an accident, so worth it. This did not need to happen. I gave no such commands to my body. So worth it.
Admit it. You just missed the quarter light. The darkness on the edge of town. I was wrong to let you go. I should have kept you here. Is it bright where you are? Is it terrifying? Have you felt the love?
Have you felt the love tonight? I sure as hell haven't felt no love. It's okay, it's gonna be fine. What do you mean? Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife. What do you mean what I mean? An old woman appears out of the blackness. Are you okay? I'm surprised I didn't knock her ass over. No, you have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle. Pain surges your back when you move. No, are you okay? Ouch. I'm not very okay. Ma'am, are you alright? Oh, I'm fine. He just tripped over my chair. It looks, check on him. She looks at you with concern. Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. Sorry, this has always been a cop-friendly place. The man seemed shaken by the incident. The drinks are in the house, okay? There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for the 3 nights in the broken window, though. That's 100 square. He's shaken. Better barter out. He'll cave in. Cool. Thank you for cooperation. I won't pay for the window. Ouch. Okay, fine. I'll take it off your bills. Sleep in a post-apocalyptic hellhole if you want to. Just know I won't give you another room. Cool. Not entirely cool. You still owe me 60 real for 3 nights. If you don't have it by tonight, I can't let you back up there. He points upstairs towards your room. By the way, there is like a time in the game. It takes a while to go through, but you can. You can also, I think you can also sleep or whatever to speed through time. Watch out for yourself. Or for God's sakes, watch out for yourself. Well then. It's not gonna be a... By the way, where's home? That address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. Do I even have one? But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. I don't know. Up on far away? Up on Marvel Hill? Why did you say that? These are just synapses firing. It doesn't mean anything. The name must have something for me. Lieutenant Katsurugi, do you know a place called Marvel Hill? No. He thinks for a second. But isn't that an expression, not a place? An expression? A saying, up on Marvel Hill, a great high place, one that is impossible to climb back to. That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. Could I trace the way back somehow to the exact street, exact number on the building? I live in a dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything. I'm Hobocop. You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear. Well, I think that's a good place to stop there, especially after running into the old lady or whatever. So, yeah, does this game not ooze charm and interest? I mean, the writing's great. The options give a whole lot of, like, variables to, like, certain scenes and everything like that. And I think the characters could be just as interesting. I'm going to stop here. I'm definitely going to have to pop this when I get some free time. I definitely have to pop this in and start playing this again. I forgot how interesting this game was. And I hope you enjoyed this, too. If you like this game, it's available on most platforms, Steam, good old games and stuff like that. So I hope at least this playthrough, I hope you either found it interesting or maybe gave you a reason to buy it, or if this isn't your thing, a reason not to buy it. So anyway, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.